What's up, family? It's the Sportsbook Killer coming back to give you my recap for UFC 292 Saturday night, August 19th. I just got to tell you, I crushed it again. That's what I do. I do it for work, I do it for play, I do it all day. I crush sports books and show you how to collect money at the window at Sportsbooks. That's my goal. That's what I do. Let me give you my recap of the bets that we made for that particular fight card and show you how well we did and how well you would have done. My strong picks for that particular UFC 292, my strong picks, I was 61% accurate. And that's thanks to Mr. Aljamain Sterling, who forgot how to wrestle when he showed up for the fight. He didn't even cover my over 1.5 rounds. I didn't see that coming. My humblest of apologies, but Mr. Sterling, I don't know what happened that night. He fought like I never saw him fight before and ended up getting caught and knocked out in the second round. Hats off to Sean O'Malley, though. I like Sean O'Malley. I can't say I don't like the guy. I like him, but I just didn't think he would survive that fight against Aljamain Sterling without getting taken down at least once. I had my girl Weili Zhang to win, and she covered the over 1.5 and 2.5 rounds. But I did have it at under 4.5 rounds, and the fight ended up going the distance. But still, 3 bets out of 4 isn't too bad. Man, that Amanda Lemos is tough because she took everything Weili gave her, and Weili went to work on her for just 5 straight rounds of just Weili just flat out dominated her. So let me see which other ones I had. The Weidman and Tavares fight at over 1.5 round and over 2.5 rounds, and it covered. I was shocked because Weidman fought half of that fight with half a leg. I mean, one leg, it got kicked to oblivion, and his broken leg that he was coming back from, that looked like that was starting to get kicked to oblivion, and he hung in there and survived that fight. I don't know how he pulled it off because it looked like he was going to quit due to leg kicks in around that second round. But Weidman's, he's tough. He hung in there. He couldn't get takedowns on Tavares, but I was shocked at how well he handled the striking against Tavares. He was fighting back pretty good against Tavares. So I was really impressed. The fight was that close. I thought Tavares would outpoint him if Weidman couldn't take him down, but that was not the case. Weidman did pretty good standing up, even with only one leg. So he did cover the over 1.5 and over 2.5. I'm killing my over-unders. I just want to give y'all a heads up. I'm killing it with these over-unders. The Gregory Rodriguez and Dennis Tululin fight, I had under 2.5 rounds. That didn't even last. That didn't make it out of the first round. Gregory Rodriguez is an animal. And the Andrea Lee and Natalia Silva fight did exactly what I thought it would. It covered the over 1.5 and the over 2.5 rounds. So we got both of those. The Karine Silva and Morose fight, I missed. Morose tapped with 1 second left in the first round. So that hurt us a little bit. So overall, my strong picks, like I said, 61% accuracy. When you're getting 3-to-1 odds in parlays, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. My semi-strong picks, 100% success rate. Yes, 100% success rate. Natalia Silva won, Karine Silva won, Andre Petrosky won, Gregory Rodriguez won, Ian Gary won, Ian Gary won and covered the over 1.5 rounds and over 2.5 rounds that I had. And not only that, Neil Magny fought with one leg as well. Ian Gary kicked his leg to oblivion. So that was phenomenal, the fact that I had 2 fighters in there fighting with one leg and still finished the fight. Marlon Vera won. He covered over 1.5 and over 2.5 that I put in play. My weekend upset picks, I had Kurt Holobaugh to win. I had Chris Weidman to win. That was an upset pick. And I had Chris Weidman over 1.5 and over 2.5. So that was 75% because the only thing I got wrong out of that was the Chris Weidman loss. I was, like I said, I gotta take my head off to Chris Weidman because he hung in there. His leg had been just chewed up with leg kicks, and he hung in there. But give me about 5 seconds. I'm gonna step away for a second, get a little drink of water, come back, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit heads up on the next fight card and the gambling aspect of things. Give me a few seconds. All right, so we did pretty solid. Now, what I want to stress to you is when you bet, try to keep your parlay picks to 2, no more than 3 picks, okay? No more than 3. Don't get greedy. I know you want to pile up the money, but the more you add to your parlay, the riskier it gets, okay? Try and incorporate the fights with the over-unders, and hopefully you can get the right ones, the ones that make sense to you. Do that. When you do a 2-pick parlay, you can bet a little bit more because it's a lot easier to hit a 2-pick parlay than it is a 3 or 4-pick parlay. Okay, when you go up in the parlays, when you go to 3 and 4, you can bet a little less because you're gonna be getting better odds on the money. My goal is not to teach you how to pick somebody who's gonna win and who's gonna lose a fight. They all can win or lose at any given time. The goal is to get you at the cage, at the sports book, cashing tickets. That's my goal. That's what I like doing. I get a serious thrill cashing those tickets, and I love it. Now, on any given day, I may have 25, 35 parlay tickets on any given fight card, okay? Because I'm betting over unders, I'm betting wins, losses, and I'm mixing them up real good. And I'm trying to get at least 3 to 1, sometimes 4 to 1 on my parlays. But even if I just get 2 to 1 on a 2-pick parlay, I'll take that. So this next fight, UFC Singapore, it's going to be a tough card to pick. I'm going to go over every single fight, and I'll give you guys my picks more than likely no later than Tuesday. I'll have them for you. And this fight is going to be early in the morning. I think it starts like 8 a.m. Eastern time. So just be prepared for that. I'm on the West Coast, so I think it'll be like 2 a.m. our time when the prelims start. So I probably won't even see that part of it. I'll have to watch it later. But nonetheless, I hope you guys had a good UFC 292. I hope y'all were at the window cashing, and I want to keep you at the window cashing. That's my goal. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll drop my next video more than likely Tuesday evening, okay? Y'all take care. Good luck.